just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Tyson Campbell, the man on that tackle. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
He's foray up the middle, and that's about 3. Former #1 pick, Trayvon Walker on the stop.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Third and just 2 to go. Smith to the air now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something to the return.
They'll run, Etienne. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Now on 2nd and 10. And he can't reel it in. Incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Here we go. 4th and goal inside the 1.
Let's go now.
He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Jaguars get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. As their quarterback, Brock, he's the one told them to get it done in moments like this. But even though he's the one who scored, you and I both know he is not the one who made it happen on that 4th down.
It's pride up front. That was all the guys up top that just said, listen, man, we are going to work this thing. We're going to give you a push. And, Kate, let me tell you, as a quarterback, you know right away. You can feel that push and that surge. And those big guys led the way for 6.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Has him on the quick hitter. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. That was Asante Samuel Jr. there on the tackle.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
There we go.
From the gun, Smith. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
There we go, through it.
Smith back to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick six. Thrown at the depth where linebackers come into play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars push their lead to 21-zip already. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Return starts at the 3. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. They'll run here from the gun. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Vegas first down.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Raiders first. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Lone back gets the handoff. And is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
You've got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Second down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with third down and 5.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Hauled in by Rice. And that is a touchdown! The Raiders take a small chunk off that lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's Etienne to begin the drive. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
On second down, it's Etienne. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Tackled back at the 41-yard line.
We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. 21-7 is our score. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They have second down behind the sticks.
Trap 60, trap 60. 7 Pirates. Ready?
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Looking to his fullback now. This is ahead for about 5. Divine Diablo there on the tackle.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
And it's a nickel look by the Raiders. 3rd down coming up.
Set. Go.
He's dropping back to throw. He'll get this to Etienne. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Ready?
From the 39. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure Coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a give to Etienne running right. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire 1st half. They drop it behind the line.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the Raiders' 31-yard line.
Check go.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Did this defense ever need that or what? Just a step in some kind of right direction. Hopefully now they can build on that sack and claw their way back from this pretty slow start.
Come on. Set.
3rd and long for him here. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
A 53-yard attempt.
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And the lead stays frozen at 14.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
On 1st down, they'll run. And That's good for a gain of 5. Former #1 pick, Trayvon Walker on the stop. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Back to the well again. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a gain of 5, and he's just short, so that's 3rd, less than a yard.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Shotgun snap to Smith. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Here we go, hey.
Hand off to the back. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go.
Another carry for him. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
There we go.
Smith setting to throw. Taking a deep shot here. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. And this one is away, and he got all of it and then some. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Go! Hand the street! Ready?
They'll give this up the middle to Etienne. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. The Jaguars are on the move here.
Okay, ready?
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Set, ready?
Pass play now. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Trying to hit his fullback there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
They kick the running back in motion. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Go!
Now give. It's Etienne headed left. And he's able to reach that midfield stripe after some solid running. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
ETN again. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a Jaguar first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, he got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go.
Going to the ground again on first. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. They go right back to ETN. Down to the 10. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big gain, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front, receivers got to block on the perimeter, they all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. The return manages to get just beyond the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. Throwing is Smith. Dumps it off to his running back. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Stopped that time by Antonio Johnson.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. Second down coming up.
Short pass brought in. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Smith on first down. Finds his man Rice. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. And again, it's Smith. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Daniel Carlson out to try this Raiders field goal. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
Here we go, set. 70 range, 70 range. Set, go.
Throwing it just before halftime. He's trying to push the field. That one is incomplete. just couldn't hang on through the contact. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. With this kick, we're back underway, a spot in the divisional round on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Set. Go, Reed. Go.
They'll try it left with Etienne. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Working quickly here.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Here we go, second and 9. He gets this one to Strange. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
That throw's knocked away and incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
You know, it's tough to succeed at linebacker in most defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to break up throws just like that and take some of the stress off the secondary.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on that run, and they face second and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
He's got it over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Here's second and 11. Finds the in route complete. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Trying to find Brock Bowers. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
I think you're seeing why they like this guy in coverage, man. He reacts well to throws and is so adept in breaking up passes right through contact or before they ever reach the target.
4th down, Smith. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Here's Etienne on first down. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
I don't know, kid. I didn't think he had it. But that back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the first down. Pops up right away and signals first down.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Ready?
Now a carry by Etienne. Has another lane. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Come on, set. Warrior 70. Go.
From the red zone now. Has it in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Check that. Go.
Fullback trying to power it across. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Jaguars can make it a 4-score game as they lead by 24. If there's an argument for continuing to rely on a fullback, Brock, it is plays just like that remind us. They're pretty good at barreling in for touchdowns when they're given the chance.
And you know the greatest fullback name ever? Maybe you need to name your son Sam Gash. Because that dude, when I think fullback, I think Sam Gash just gashing people for touchdowns.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. He's stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go, hey.
Give now to the running back. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go, here we go.
From the gun, Smith. Oh, he lost the football. Jags pick it up. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Trying it right side with Etienne. And he's brought down for a loss. Offense up to the line fast. Running it here with Etienne. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
That's taken in by Etienne. He has room past the 25.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
Looks like they will indeed try it, 4th and 2. Back to throw, needing a first. Throw is caught by the back. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. They only needed a couple, and that is what they got. Not the most impressive gain, but a big one as they get the first.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
Working inside the red zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they face second down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here he is on 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. And he runs out of bounds a yard or two behind the line. Couldn't get all the way back. That's going to count as a sack.
You know, Kate, that's one of those situations where the game just, I think, speeds up on the QB a little bit. He doesn't flip it out of bounds before he goes out. It's going to end up as a sack on the stat sheet for the defense, and they earned it with effort, chasing him all the way to the sidelines. Here in the 3rd quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his first attempt of the game. This time, well, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
On now is Cook to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Line. There we go. Slow ball, slow ball.
First and 10 now. Here's Smith. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Jaguars get it back on the final play of the quarter. 1 quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. The Jaguars have the ball and the lead. Only 1 quarter from advancing in the postseason. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Reload. Here we go, sack.
Here's a give to Etienne. And he carries it for a big gain that gets him down into the red zone. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
On the run, it's Etienne. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Sack. Go.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Has it in close. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity, certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Little Tex on the extra point. And And the Jaguars grow their lead yet again. On now is Cook to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And look at this return. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
There we go, Sonoma.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's going to be marked down 5 yards short of that first.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 38. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
Ready. Right.
Smith on 3rd and short. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
There we go, Sonoma.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. Moore's got it. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. The right call came in at the right time. Give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on 4th.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. But the 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. But now they're going to have to buckle down and force another 4th down.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Shotgun snap to Smith. Completes this one to Rice. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here we go.
1st down, Smith to throw. This one finds Taylor. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book. This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Smith back to throw. He's got Bowers working the sideline. And he's out of bounds down at the 5-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Well, we have seen the value of a big physical tight end. Just like that. Those post routes downfield so hard to defend. The great tight ends, the physical tight ends, it's almost as if they're posting up on the low block in basketball, and you can't get around them.
And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 3 yards on the gain. Now they just need 2 more on 2nd and goal. Going ground game again here. And this time he gets it done. Touchdown! The Raiders putting up points in a game decided. Carlson to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Raiders cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points.
17.
Well, the win may be lost, but their effort certainly isn't. They're going to try to get this one back after the score. And this is covered by the Jaguars. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So 2nd down coming up.
18 run, 19 line.
Looking to the air here. Throw left side, complete. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
Come on, set. Hurt. Check go.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Raiders get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
Smith on 1st down. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. Wow, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock, to have somebody in position for pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars continue piling onto this lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick-6. Has this at the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now Smith coming off that pick. Got a man. Bowers has it. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here's Smith. He throws a bullet deep to the right. He's got it inside the 25. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Raiders just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Blitz coming for Smith. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Jaguars get it as he makes his 3rd interception in this game.
Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football's the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
Completed over the middle. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
On second down, it's Etienne. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. They've got to keep moving quick here.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 yards. It's third down and 5.
Etienne on third down. And he's up across the 20 before going out of bounds. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
79 Broncos. Let's go.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. He fires one deep down the middle. And they don't connect looking deep there, but this play's not quite over yet. There's a flag on the field. So they'll decline this and take the results. The Raiders go a nickel on this third down.
Check. Panther.
Running it after the penalty. A lot of grass ahead. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go.
They'll give this up the middle to Etienne. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Jaguar first down.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
Now give. It's Etienne headed left. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders' side of the field.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up
Etienne again. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one. And they're headed to the divisional round next week. Great start to their playoffs and getting the win at home, but the test's only getting harder from here on out. And with Brock Huard and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. It's a win for the Jaguars as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.